All right, what is going on, guys? Back with another video with the breakdown for UFC Vegas 36. I haven't made a video in a while. That's because a piece of sheetrock fell down in my room, and it broke my mic. So yeah, that sucked. I didn't get my mic replaced until last week, so I kind of just had this on the back burner because I haven't really gotten into it on this channel in full yet. So this kind of just feels like the true beginning, let's say. But enough of that. I'll just get into it. I'm gonna start with Paddy Pimblett, Paddy the Baddy versus Luigi Vendramini. Paddy's reach is not listed on Tapology. I didn't bother looking at it because I don't think it's much, and I don't. The way I see this fight going, I don't think it'll matter. So we'll start with Paddy Pimblett, Paddy the Baddy. So very well known already. Cage Warriors. He's definitely a finisher. I think he has 11 or 12 finishes in about 19 fights. So, yeah, he's definitely going to push the pace and look for the finish. He has a couple decision losses, so you got to watch out for that. If he doesn't get the finish, there's the possibility he could gas. But, yeah, stylistically, he's going to just move forward. He counters well, and he's one of those guys where he does well because he just kind of doesn't care. I want to say, like it's a high risk, high reward strategy, but that's where you see a lot of knockouts and whatnot. And I don't know really what I'm getting at, but uh, I guess basically Patty will just not be afraid to walk him down, and I think that's exactly what he's gonna do. And then once he gets the takedown, he aggressively tries to get the finish. His BJJ is very good. If he gets on the back, um, he's tricky to get off. Like I've seen like all kinds of ways people have tried to escape and they just can't. Um, his ground and pound, he's not one of those guys that overexerts himself. He picks his shots and it's vicious when he does land. Uh, and he's got a lot of submission wins too. So yeah, Paddy Pimblett, finisher, definitely UFC caliber, a guy who people have been waiting on for a while. And remember, this was supposed to be the UFC London card, so this was supposed to be a big deal for him and a bunch of other guys, but have to do it at the Apex. But for Luigi Vendramini, lost to Faris Ziam last time out. I actually had Vendramini as a slight underdog in that, and Ziam looked great. I was just a little. He's got a great tool set, and he's very young too, so he's definitely gonna get better. And he did make some adjustments in between that Jamie Malarkey fight, and he won the first 2 rounds pretty easily. But then Luigi came back in the third, rocked him, had a lot of time in top control. There was an argument to be made in some people's eyes that it was a draw, that Luigi got the third round 10-8. Looking back at it, I think that the right decision was made, but definitely shows that Luigi has heart and he's never out of the fight. But yeah, just distance was a problem in that one. Zion was just picking him apart with the jab, being the fighter that he's kind of built to be. But yeah, before that, Vendramini got a nice knockout of Justin Iari, and then he had a tough UFC debut against Elizeu Zaleski dos Santos. Jeez. But yeah, that's a tough debut opponent. So he lost to him, and he wasn't doing bad. Then it's just kind of got caught with the flying knee. So, but yeah, stylistically, Luigi, I don't know. It's just he seems like he's a little green. This will be his 12th fight, but he had some time off in between, and yeah, it's just he does some things well, but I don't really know what leaps off the page about him. I guess, like I said, he's scrappy, but yeah, it's just his striking's pretty elementary, and I mean, he's got good tools. Don't get me wrong, but he's kind of drawing the short end of the stick in this matchmaking. If you ask me, he's getting a tough opponent. So for betting, I actually think that the odds on this card. There's some really good reads. This is the fight where I think is just the craziest though. I definitely like Paddy Pimblett in this fight. I see him being able to walk Vendramini down. I haven't seen a lot of Vendramini fighting while backing up, but I just don't think he's going to be able to handle it. I think he's going to get taken down. And Luigi is good on top. He's not the best on bottom. And I just feel like on the ground with Paddy Pimblett, it's going to be tough. So I do like Paddy Pimblett to get the finish. But this money line is great. And then the props are even better. So with method of victory, Pretty sure it's like plus 340 each way. Yeah, about that. So plus 300 for Paddy by submission, plus 380 for Paddy by TKO or KO, and then plus 380 for Paddy by point. So it seems like, Vegas thinks Paddy's going to win. It's just they can see it going any number of ways. I would not go with the decision that that just I mean, it could happen, but I think with how aggressive Pimblett is, you gotta look for a finish. And then this is what's really great about this one. Inside the distance or double chance, whatever you refer to it as, for Pimblett, is plus 120. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna put a unit on that because, like I said, I do think Patty's gonna get the finish. And then if you want to go a step further, the round betting props are pretty good too. Patty, if you like round one finish, I'm definitely gonna put like just like a $5 like throwaway parlay with that. I'll have to make a video maybe next week. So I'm gonna be making some videos for NFL too, so I can show kind of how I bet. I think sports betting is all about looking for value plays. So if you do your research and you can find multiple things like this that you like, um, like Patty Pimblett in round one plus 320. Obviously, round betting is a little bit trickier. It's another level to it, but if you have done your research and you like it and you find something else that you've done your research on, like say maybe there's a tight end in the NFL who you think is due for a touchdown and he's got like plus 240 odds. Well, if you put those two together, that's like a nice little parlay, just $5 down. You see what happens and you can make a really nice profit off that. Yeah, that's kind of how I like to bet. Uh, Not necessarily always $5, like I do more than that, but you get the point. But yeah, I do like Paddy Pimblett in round one plus 320. I think there's value there. And yeah, guys, I like this fight. I like the value. And be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for more. Take it easy.